Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Saturday. It's the 2nd of March 2024. Gonna look at the 14th race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's get to the 14th race, and usually I have a full stakes. Before I get to it, usually I have a full stakes preview for these big races at Gulfstream. I'm just getting over the flu, and if you watched my Aqueduct video where I looked at 4 races, towards the end I was losing my voice and coughing up a storm. So let's just get through this 14th race. The other races, if I have the extra ability, I'll put my selections on Twitter or even in the comment section below, so maybe just stick out for that a little later tonight or earlier in the morning. But the 14th race from Gulfstream, it is the Fountain of Youth Stakes. It's a grade 2 event going for a $400,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds here. 9 horses are entered, but keep in mind we do have a withdrawal here. The 6-horse Merit is actually ran Friday afternoon in the allowance race that they have for 3-year-olds. And I think a mile 16th or a mile in the 8th. So he was entered. He ran there. I don't know what he did, but he scratched out the Fountain of Youth. So we're down to a field of 8 horses going 1,700 meters or a mile 16th in here in the Fountain of Youth. My top selection, I'm going to go with the 8-horse Locked. 8-3-5-1 for me in the superfecta. 8-3-5-1 super. Top selection, 8-horse Locked. This 3-year-old colt by Gunrunner here. Tom Pletcher trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 3rd in November at Santa Anita, mile 16th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And the horse finished 3rd by 6 3/4 lengths that day. He didn't break so well. Well, he just didn't have a lot of forwardly pace that day. He sat back early. He was a little bit wide, but he was really gaining late. He ran a sneaky good 3rd place finish. Coming to Gulfstream, has some decent workouts since the Breeders' Cup. I think he could get the trip to win. These top Pletcher horses in the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, you have to watch out for them. This is where they start to freak. 2 back in the Breeders' Futurity at Keeneland, a mile 16th, 7th of November. 7th of October, he won by a half a length that day. And again, stupidly wide trip, breaking from 8 of 8, basically the parking lot with a short stretch. He was wide throughout, but he just kept coming. He quickened up nicely, and he got the job done. A very good race for him there. He's going to have to overcome a wide poster here today, but I think he has just the grinding ability to get the job done. And then a main special weight at Saratoga over the Wilson Mile. 1st September, he won by 7.5 lengths that day. Not the best beginnings, was a little bit wide throughout, but he kept going late. 75 cents a dollar. I thought that was a very good race. Keep in mind the 2nd place finish was a next start winner. And then the 5th of August, Saratoga, 6 furlongs in a main special weight. He finished 3rd by 3.5 lengths that day. Not the best beginnings. He moved a little bit late, but Jess Steele, who was a decent horse, and quite a few of those horses who ran that race are decent horses, ran a terrific race. But this horse, he got down the race course well after all said and done. I think he should love the trip. Like I said, he just seems like a kind of grinding kind of horse. If we had the Belmont at a mile and a half this year, he would be my selection right now for the Belmont, but it's a mile and a quarter. Still, I think he could do that. But refreshing here at 5-2. I know it's not the best price. I think he could win. I think the 3-horse Victory Avenue, still main here, the Stewart Colt by Arrogate. Gustavo Delgado trains. John Velazquez gets the mount. Wouldn't surprise me if he finds a trip to win. Most recently, 27th of January, going 7 in a main special weight. He finished 2nd by 1 3/4 lengths that day. Not the best beginnings that day, but he went to the front end. He kind of hit the wall late when Speak Easy just jumped and pulverized him late, but he didn't go down without a fight. I thought he showed potential. I think he goes up a lot with 2 turns. I think his workouts since the last race have been very aggressive. Come back with a 4 furlong workout, then back to a 6 furlong workout, and then back to a 5/8 mile workout drill. Still a main here. He gets a good poster. He's bred for the trip. I'm going to give him a shot here, 4-1 on the ticket. I think also the 5-horse Dornock for Danny Gargan, Luis Saez could get a trip. Most recent, the Remsen, it was a speed favoring track, but he won by a nose that day, all out late. He got the job done. I wonder how much of the track bias got to him, but he still won quite nicely. He walked in the front end prior to that in main special weight Keeneland, where he won by 6.5 lengths, and he took off clear. He never changed leads, but it was a very good race there. And then the Sapling, he just kind of hit the wall late, but he ran his heart out. He has run fast races here, but the races he won, he's had everything his own way in the front end. At 2-1, it's going to be his toughest test here today, but I would use him in the pick 4 to end it off. Even the 1-horse Speak Easy for Irad and Todd Pletcher, a very lightly raced horse. He broke his maiden quite nicely with a 100 mile on the 27th of January, beating Victory Avenue. This horse stalked him all the way around the race course. He quickened up nicely late. Coming around 2 turns, I do have a little questions with him. But I do think this horse will be going off as your favorite at post time, tell you the truth. But his main victory was quite nicely done, but he might need the race here. And his workout patterns haven't been as good as Victory Avenue. I like Victory Avenue with that little bit of longer workouts. Coming here, I think he does have ability, but it might need a race or so. But, it wouldn't surprise me. I would use him in the pick 4 to end it off. But to recap my selection for the 14th now from Gulfstream, it's the Fountain of Youth, the Grade 2 Fountain of Youth. Going to take the 8-horse locked, A351 Super, A351 to and all, the A351 in the pick 4 to end it off. So, good luck to all. Follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5, and good luck, everybody, and let's make some money.